What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Legit Whiskey Reviews, and today I'm joined by Ray, all the way from Las Vegas via El Paso.
Oh boy, all the way.
Yeah, so today we're doing a blind tasting. We have two Irish whiskeys. We have Redbreast 12, and then we have Green Spot. And like I said, these are both Irish whiskeys. They're both 80 proof, so 40% ABV. And I just thought this was a little bit like, this was interesting, especially with somebody that's not, you don't normally drink whiskey, obviously, right?
Right.
Okay, so he's normally a beer drinker, and
well, I hate beer too, but okay.
he hates beer. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of different because you don't know what to expect. You're not used to like the smell. So my advice would be to not, even though these are low proof, you don't want to like stick your nose in there because it might burn your nostrils and put you off to it. So maybe like just go in until you kind of get too much alcohol, and then just stay there. And then once you get acclimated to it, maybe like go in a little bit further in, and then just to see like if you can try to pull out any notes. And there's no wrong or right in whiskey. Just whatever comes up to your head, something like something that reminds you of something, basically. So like for example, when I say like I smell chocolate, it's not like, oh, there's chocolate in there. It's just like something reminds you of a chocolate. Basically that's just like the smelling and tasting. It's just notes that you pull that kind of remind you of something. So
Gotcha.
But yeah, any questions, anything to say to the people?
No, let's get this raw.
All right, he's ready. So we have glass A, glass B. We were outside, and my daughter, the editor / everything else, poured it. And so we're gonna start off with A. So we're gonna smell, and then we're gonna taste, and then we're gonna go to B and do the same. And then we're gonna go back and forth a little bit, and then just figure out which one we like best. The reason I like doing blinds is because I know which one I like best, and that's the same case with whiskeys. But like I've always said in previous videos, if you're not looking at the label, you're gonna actually see what you really like when you're not looking at the label, just by doing it blind. So it's just like a good exercise to try, just if you're into whiskey and you don't know what you like. Especially like also it helps with like pulling notes too, because when you do whiskeys back and forth, you might pull a note that you didn't get before when you go back and forth between whiskeys. But if you just do one, you might not get that note that you pulled when you went back and forth. So that kind of helps too. So.
Makes sense.
All right, so we're gonna start off with A. We're gonna smell it. So just stick your nose in there as as far as you can.
I'm trying to find the range.
Yeah. So. So this one, I can tell this is a pot still. It's just like bready. Like I get like a bready note.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of like, there's a sweet smell in here, but I'm getting a lot of honey.
Yeah.
It's like a honey.
I think I get that too. I want to say fruit. I mean,
fruit, yeah, it's fruity. Yeah, it's definitely fruity. So I get, like fruit. I get that the bready note is what always like lets me know it's a pot still whiskey. I don't know what it is about pot still, but I get like, it's like maybe like a pie crust or some type of like bread note.
You know what? Yeah.
Or like
the more that you say it. Like
with Irish
like
whiskeys, you know what I get? I usually get like a shortbread cookie. If you stick your nose in there, you know what shortbread cookies taste like? That's what I get, like a faint smell of a shortbread cookie.
I can see it, or I can smell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so ready to try it? So I know you're not used to it, just like if you need to take it just
whether I'm ready or not, we're going to try
All right.
it. So let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, this one's like creamy. This one's buttery. It's very, I really like that. I got a little bit of shortbread cookie on the nose, but it's like super buttery and super like, I get that shortbread cookie on the palate.
Yeah.
More than the nose.
Well, I mean, I don't have your palate, but I tasted something. It feels smooth, like normally what I'm used to. It definitely was very drinkable.
In either of these, I've never tasted it. It's like like I'm drinking butter. It's like a butter, an actual like shortbread cookie, like buttery taste. That's what I'm getting. It's weird. Like super creamy too. That's weird. I like that. That's good. Try a little bit more.
I've been trying a lot more.
So whatever this is, I don't know. For some reason, I think I like the palate better than the nose. Which one?
I would agree with you completely.
Do you like the palate?
It hits better on the palate than it did the nose for me.
All right.
As well.
Cool.
But the nose wasn't unpleasant. It just
No, it was very good. It's just the palate was delivered more than the nose, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so now we're gonna go to glass B.
But I really like glass A.
Ooh, I like this one.
Oh, okay.
This one's super fruity.
Yeah, definitely way more.
So I'm still getting that shortbread cookie, and I get it in a lot of Irish whiskeys, but this one's way more fruity than.
Yeah.
And go back and forth. So yeah, if you go back and forth, you'll start to pull more.
Yep.
And this one's way.
Yep.
There's more standing out in this one. It's way fruitier.
It's more complicated.
Yeah, I still get the shortbread cookie note. I get that honey sweetness, but there's just like it's like way fruitier. There's more like of that shortbread cookie note to me. What do you pick up? Because since you're new to this, I like that you're actually picking up notes, because a lot of people that are new to this.
Just in comparison, I mean, I picked up fruit on this one, and like you said, this is definitely fruitier. And actually, the alcohol doesn't seem to hit as strong on this one, though. Like I think I can notice the alcohol more on the first one.
You know
this
what?
one.
I think you're right.
So I'm hoping this will be smoother on the palate as well. But as far as just like the aroma, definitely fruitier. But I really can't pick up much more than that. The honey's there too.
Yeah. A specific fruit, I can't really pick out a specific
like,
fruit, but it's
like
fruity.
You have a bowl of fruit in your house, and like you can
fruity.
smell that fruit. That's what it smells like.
I feel like glass A was more like buttery, creamy shortbread cookie, but this one is fruitier. Still has that shortbread cookie, but it's more like fruity, honey sweetness than the glass A, to me, in my opinion. I don't know how you feel about back.
It's just more overpoweringly fruity.
Yeah, I feel like it's offering more as far as the nose. We haven't tried it on the palate yet.
That might be it. There's like a lot more going on there that's hard to pick out exactly what it is.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the palate. It's weird. I get more of the pot still. It's like that shortbread cookie with bready notes. But it's weird, like, now I'm confused, because like, so I was blown away, comparing it to glass A on the nose.
Right. I think
but on the palate, I feel like glass A has it, and that's where it counts more.
Yeah, that is a bit confusing.
Wow. So I was expecting more when we tasted it.
Yeah, I thought B was gonna blow A out of the water, and on the palate, not so much. I mean,
so let's go back to A, and then we'll go back to B, and then we'll make our final. We're gonna make our final choice of which one we like best.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to A.
Wow.
I like A better.
It offers more once it's in.
Yeah, there's more there. It's like more creamy. I don't know if you get that, but it's like very creamy.
It's smoother,
buttery.
I mean, maybe I don't know it as well as you do, but I would say it is smoother. To me, that's how I would describe it.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's completely opposite, because the first one, like the palate was, okay, but the second one, I mean, the aroma,
the nose,
the nose, and then the second one didn't deliver on the palate. B.
And that's still the same. I mean, if you put your nose in there, the glass B sets you up to think that it's gonna be more. There's gonna be more there.
It's vice versa. If you were to judge completely on the nose, you would pick A, I think. That's what I would do. And then.
Well, I would pick B if I was just smelling them. Glass B.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Vice versa, yes.
But let's try B again. Maybe.
I don't want to try B again.
Let's see.
I don't know if like B's, you know, that much worse. I just think
It was better this time. The second time it was better.
true. I'll give you that.
But I still feel like
I still feel like A has
A
the
has
taste.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the nose, there's no like B is better.
B's better.
B is better on the nose. So now we just have to decide where it counts.
Well,
And so far, A is better. Let's try it one last time, and then we'll make our final decision. So A again. Let's do it. Yeah, there's like more heft to it, like more. I don't know. Like there's more. It's more flavor, like more.
yeah,
It's spicier. It's sweeter. I don't know about sweeter, but it's just like more. There's more flavor. Like the notes that you can pull, it feels like there's more substance in A. So far. Are you confused now?
I'm not confused. I think, you know, A was a little misleading. I think we underestimated A.
We did. I did.
And so we're going into B, and we got that, you know, we got the nose, and we were expecting more. Or maybe we were just expecting too much of B.
I feel like the nose was so good on B that, yeah, it did set us up.
Yeah.
And then we were just like disappointed because the smell was so good. All right,
But I think they're both actually
they're both very good.
They're
Yes.
both
That's why
very good.
I bought them, because they're both very good.
Well,
but-
you have excellent taste, sir.
Thanks. All right, B.
I feel like it's better the more you try it.
Now I'm liking B more.
Yeah.
This is confusing. Wow.
I think they're trying to trick us, and they mix them together.
So now I feel like the more it sits in the glass, and sometimes that happens
yeah.
when more air gets in there, you know, you just let your glass sit in there with whiskey, you know, it starts to change a little bit. And I feel like that's what's happening with glass B. So I feel like glass B, the nose or the taste is matching the nose now. I feel like there's
like,
more
it's like
there
catching
now.
up to it.
Yeah. And
I think we have
just this last time, I feel like glass B was better than A actually.
Ooh, well, luckily I have more than you. I'm gonna
All right, let's go to A again.
go to A again.
Yeah, definitely for sure. To me, from that last taste, glass A was
From B to A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was less there.
Man, you're right. How did that happen? Just like the air, you said.
The
getting
air,
into glass,
just the air, and that's why in a lot of my reviews you'll notice me like swirling my glass. That's because that helps the air get in there, and it just opens it up more. And it's a lot of reasons why in a lot of my reviews I don't review a whiskey when it's brand new. I don't open it and then just review the whiskey. I let it sit there for a week or two, open up, and usually once it gets past the neck, that's when I'll review the whiskey, because air gets in there and it's just it opens up. And it makes the whiskey better. So, all right. So, what's your final decision? There's no right or wrong. It's just whatever you like
I
better.
think we both know where we were trending. If you were to do the first taste, of course, it would have been A.
If we would have just gone back and forth twice, I would have picked A.
Exactly, but yeah, you have to go.
But B is the winner.
You have to
All
go
right.
B.
So usually when I have a guest on the channel, I let them open the envelope. My daughter put the answers here, so I'll let you open it and read off the what's A and what's B. So we both pick B.
We both picked B.
All right, we both pick B.
All right. Now do I show the camera?
They can't see it, so.
All right.
just read
So
it.
A is
Red breast, which makes sense, and
B is green spot.
green spot. And I was telling Ray before we started filming that I usually like the green spot better. It's just like I feel like it's superior to the red breast. While the red breast is still good, I feel like green spot is just better, a little bit better. And I feel like that happened here. We almost picked glass A, which was the red breast.
Yeah, if it was a limited tasting, I think we would have.
Yeah, but just going back and forth a few times, and see, that's what helps. I feel like the superior whiskey just shined through and just came through. So, what do you think?
I think so too. Especially since you're not going to drink all your whiskey in one sitting, you're going to let it breathe. It's going to be that you want it to age.
And that's
well.
usually how I drink my whiskeys. I just pour a glass and just let it sit there, take a sip, come back to it, and I feel like it changes. You know, it's interesting and it keeps you thinking, and that's what's fun about it for me. You know,
Yeah.
It's just nerdy stuff. But all right. So this was fun. I like doing blinds. Your first time being on the channel, how was this experience doing a blind? And since you're not a whiskey drinker,
yeah, I thought I wouldn't be able to like pick up any differences or notice anything, but like
you really actually did. You actually picked up a lot.
I had some good guidance, so thank you, Javi. And this opened my eyes a little bit, and maybe I'll start giving whiskey more of a chance in my arsenal of alcohol.
Nice. All right, so if you like my content, remember to smash that like button. Remember to subscribe. You can catch me on Instagram. I'll post on there every now and then. And keep it legit and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.